I mean, yeah, I do rent from my parents, but like, I'm very lucky like that. It's not like they own 20 houses. They have this house, and it's far better for me to have it than anybody else because that means they can come down regularly, which they do, and they get to spend time down here, and they have a permanent tenant. So fucking spoiled. I guarantee you that the amount of money I pay for this place is perfectly reasonable. Like perfectly reasonable. I'm not getting a freebie. Like I still do have to pay the money to live here. Um it's just I have the best landlords on the face of the fucking planet, which is fucking sick, bro. Wait, you pay your parents? Yeah, man. I mean, the basic breakdown of this used to be a beach house rental, and so now I live here, and I pay rent to them. It's out in the middle of fucking nowhere, um, and it means that I get to have a house to live in because this place had NBN before anywhere else in Australia did. Basically, well, there are a couple of places that had it before me, but so yeah, that's how that worked. Honestly, that's entirely fair. I mean, it works out really well for them, like really well for them. I know that sounds crazy, and I know I sound like I'm like, no, guys, you don't understand, but like it works out really well for them. Year-round tenant who isn't gonna break the house, who keeps it clean, and means that they can come down whenever they want. It's like a massive win-win for them. I'm sorry, we're talking about finances. You're not supposed to do that as a Twitch streamer. As anytime you mention your finances, people are less likely to donate. Had somebody tell me that recently, and I was like, but isn't that massively disingenuous? Like, shouldn't you just be honest with your audience? And they were like, yeah, but money though. And I'm like, money though. Oh, I get shit all the time, Irish German. And then I'm like, this is how much I pay in rent. And they're like, okay, actually, that's not bad. That's pretty reasonable. I'm like, yeah. And then my parents come down and stay with me like every 4 weeks. And they're like, I would die and not like to have my parents rock up uninvited for the week. And I'm like, actually, I love my parents, and it's great when they come down because they do a lot of cleaning for me. And they cook. It's great. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, also, I am in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. I am an hour and 25 minutes away from like the next major metropolitan center. I've done that thing that people online always say when people are like, "Oh my god, housing is so expensive," and then they're like, wow, you could live in rural rural Oregon for $25,000. And they're like, yeah, so I'd live in the middle of fucking nowhere away from everyone. And I'm like, ooh, I'd live in the middle of nowhere away from fucking everyone. But why do you have girl furniture? Because my mum furnished this place? Sorry. This is sort of stuff you mention, and then somebody takes it horribly out of context, and they're like, Joe's so rich, she lives in a big mansion without paying any rent. And then you're like, well, fuck me, I guess. This is the other reason why you don't say this sort of stuff on stream, but that's life. I join on big mansion. Where's the big mansion? I literally sleep right behind that wall. Like, Charlie is rich? Don't post that. People are gonna take that out of context. I wish I was fucking rich, dude. Like, I wouldn't be living in this situation if I was rich. I would be living back up in fucking society, dude. My only friend down here is a 80-year-old woman named, I've forgotten her name. Heather, that's her name. And she's lovely, and we have conversations, and I keep her company when she comes to get a coffee and a scone, because she can't afford a full meal anymore because her husband died. And I hang out with her and talk to her about her day. And she had a husband called Ray, and they used to come together, and Ray used to always come over and be like, "Hey sport, how you doing?" And I'd be like, "Hi Ray." And I was like 22, so I was like, please stop talking to me, old man." But now I'm like 29, and I'm like, oh, this poor old woman. And like they slowly became friends with me, and then he had serious problems with his lungs and died, and it was really sad. And now I hang out with her to keep her company, and she regularly brings up Ray, and I'm like, damn, that's a bummer. What do I do? It's like she'll say something and it'll like hurt you in your soul. It'll be like, oh, I haven't really done that since Ray died, and I'm like, oh fuck, god damn it. Okay, how do we continue this conversation now? I'm really good at continuing conversations, like navigating the conversational dialogue trees to make sure I select all the options before running out of different ways to continue the convo. That's just what Twitch streaming does. It gives you the ability to just basically talk endlessly and figure out different ways to keep somebody engaged and ask them questions. It's the one thing it really teaches you how to do. When that happens, that is like a roadblock, dude. When she suddenly brings up her dead husband, it's like, okay. I don't want to instantly jump to another topic of conversation because that seems heartless. But if we keep talking about this, it's going to make her sad. But how do I... Then you have to like navigate around that. You're a good dude for making sure she's okay. I mean... She's lucky she has a bunch of people around that do that sort of stuff. And thank you, Ultraviolet, for the resub. And thank you, Exo Sketsky QT. Thank you very much for the Prime. Thank you very much for that. Like, there are a couple of times where I'm like, I just really don't want to have a conversation. Like, you know those days where you're just like, I really just want to be alone. But I always make the effort. I always try and make the effort to go over and chat with her. And I swear this is not me getting brownie points. Like, it feels right. It's fun. I'm sorry, this wasn't supposed to be a, look at how good I'm on a great person. Oh, I'm so great, chat. I talk to old people who are sad and lonely. Aren't I just the best? Oh my god, I'm so great. I'm so great. You've forgotten that I rent from my parents in a fucked housing economy. Oh, I'm so great. It's like, no, that wasn't what this is supposed to be. I assure you. He's rich too. He's so rich. Talks to old people and has good conversations. That's the best type of rich. I wish I had friends. I can't afford friends in this economy.